live stream on this because I actually think it's important. I actually think that this is not something to be just dismissed easily. We really have to talk about this. Why would Donald Trump agree, and who gave him this idea to sell Bibles? No, no. Who told Donald Trump? What advisor told him it's a good idea to sell Bibles? Okay, so let's talk about this. This might be playing a part in friggin' DJT going down. I'm not even kidding you right now. This might be playing a part because it's all over the internet. It's like viral. It's effing viral. It's viral. Why would he do this? Okay. The guy's got 79 million shares of DJT, formerly known as DWAC. Donald Trump doubled his net worth. Now, I understand, granted, I get it. He can't sell the shares for 6 months. What's up there, foreign chick? Pat Lean. He can't access his money for 6 months. He's got 79 billion shares. It's worth over 3 billion, close to $4 billion. Especially that it went up. It might even be worth over $4 billion. He can't touch it for 6 months. Can't sell it, can't lend it out. He has to pay 175 million to appeal the New York civil trial. It was originally 454 million. It was reduced by the appellate court to 175 million. So what does Donald Trump decide to do? He partners with Lee Greenwood. What's up there? T-Mac, the Blue Baron. I'm in Jersey Shore. I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. You should check out my song on YouTube. It's called the Brooklyn Song. It's all about my childhood growing up in Brooklyn. Look up, on YouTube. You can look. Richie, this is my real name. Richie Lavoy. L-E-V as in Victor, O-I, the Brooklyn Song. It's all about Brooklyn, New York in the 80s. Growing up, 70s and the 80s. All the best Italian restaurants. All the best pizzerias. Check that out. But getting back to Trump. He partners with Lee Greenwood to sell Bibles for $60. What the F is wrong with this guy? I can't believe he's doing this. P. Diddley. Can't stop, won't stop. Why did I leave Brooklyn? Brooklyn has changed, just so that you know. It's not the same that it used to be, and I'm not going to get too technical, okay, because you're going to think I'm going to sound like a bad guy. But it's not all Italians anymore. It's like the United Nations. Brooklyn has changed, and all the best restaurants pretty much closed down. All the best diners closed down. I mean, yeah, L&B still stands, but L&B is kind of like a restaurant that we all kind of drive to from different locations. Like, people live in Staten Island, they drive to Brooklyn just to go to L&B. People live in New Jersey, they drive to Brooklyn just to go to L&B. So when you go to L&B, you see all the people you knew in Brooklyn, but none of them live in Brooklyn anymore. They all live in Staten Island, they live in Jersey, you know what I mean? They all live in Brooklyn. Brooklyn's not the same anymore. It's just changed. Are there any Italian areas left in New York City nowadays? Not really. 18th Avenue. I mean, I don't want to sound mean, but it's all Asian now. Everything is Asian, Jewish. It's look. I'm not trying to sound mean. I know I'm coming across and I'm sounding mean, but it's just not the Brooklyn. Like I was in John's Deli. I'll tell you. Maybe like 3 months ago. This is Stillwell Avenue at 86th Street. And this Asian guy ordered a chicken Parmesan hero. He was sitting down eating it next to me, right? I'm not trying to be mean. It just didn't seem right to me. So, yeah, I know I sound mean. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you guys. But anyway, I don't understand why Trump is selling Bibles. I just don't get it. He's making himself look so bad by doing this. He's making himself look desperate. I just want you all to know I love that guy. I friggin' love Donald J. Trump. I love him. But once in a while, this guy comes out with these retarded ideas. Like I don't know what advisor is telling him to do this. Look, if anything, he should be giving the Bible away for free. You know what he's trying to make this case, right? He's like, look, our country needs religion. It's true. It's true. Our country needs the great book in everyone's house, the Bible. It's true. But not when you're selling it for $60. Not when you're selling it for $60. Trump should be giving away the Bible for free. Giving away the Bible for free. I love Trump. Listen, the Blue Baron, I love that guy. You have to say something. I am pro Donald Trump. I support him. I'm voting for him. I love him. But selling the Bible was a bad move. That's not a smart decision. And he should immediately stop selling the Bible like right away. Like ASAP. He has to stop. I'm not even going to talk to you anymore, Detective Pikachu. Because you are a piece of garbage. That's all I have to say. And you know why. I understand Trump needs funds, but the Blue Baron, look, he was selling sneakers. Great idea. Great idea. There's 100 things this guy can sell. Why the Bible? Like, I mean, sell anything. You know what I mean? Sell friggin' anything. I don't care if it's ice cream, steaks, friggin' anything. You know what I mean? The Bible? Now, this guy, Detective Pikachu, is bad news American Dream. And I don't even want to go into it anymore. This guy is bad news. This guy's bad news, man. Posting things about my daughter, posting things about my mother, posting my address, saying burn down my house. This guy, Detective Pikachu. Absolutely terrible. Thank you, American Dream. I love you, brother. Detective Pikachu, if you think that I trust you, okay, in any way, shape, or form, after what you did to me, you're nuts. I wouldn't show you a pair of my underwear, Detective Pikachu. I would not even show you the cream I rub, okay, my jockish cream. I wouldn't show it to you. On my balls. This guy's asking me to show him how much I make. Well, let's put it to this way, Detective Pikachu. If you only made $3,000 on DWAC, you got a long way to catch up to me, and that's all I'll say. I won't say no more. That's all I'll have to say. But anyway, getting back. I love Donald Trump. I think he's the greatest in the world. He's a warrior. He's a barbarian. Nothing, stops that guy. And he's just an amazing, amazing man. But selling the Bible? No. Listen, I think it was a great idea when he sold the sneakers, the Trump sneakers, the gold sneakers. Great idea. I even had a great idea for Trump. You want to hear an amazing idea I had? He should have sold what's called the number 47 cookie. I tried to get that idea to him. Okay? Think about this. You know how much it costs to friggin' make a cookie, especially if you do it in a bulk? Pennies on the dollar. You can make a friggin' delicious cookie. Chocolate chunks, almonds, pecans, walnuts, whatever he wants to put in there. Okay? He wraps it in a wrapper. Check this out, right? With the American flag. It says Trump number 47. And he can sell in other words, people would pay $47. This is the idea. It would cost him pennies. You want to hear a tremendous markup? It would cost him pennies on the dollar. People would buy that cookie for $47. The guy would make an insane. You're talking about he's basically making about a 46 dollars and 90 cents profit, if not more. Okay, number 47 cookie, tremendous idea. But the Bible, no, no. Actually, my town is primarily Democrats, I believe, in New Jersey. I never really look. I never really fell for that whole like thing. You know what I mean? If you live in a blue state or if you live in a red state, I think all of that stuff is insane. I think that's insane. I just think that you can't base your political beliefs on the town that you live in. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Like for instance, I lived in New York my whole life. We know that New York has become the bluest effing state on earth. But that's not going to make me love New York any less. I mean, listen, I'm a New Yorker, born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. Jersey is a blue state, but I'm not a Democrat. I'm a Republican. But you should. I don't think you should base it on this like that state you live crap. I don't buy that shit. But Sylvester Stallone bought it. He got sick and tired of California, and he went to Florida. He went to a red state. Stallone is a big Republican too. Hmm. American Dream is a very, very talented guy. I've been watching a lot of your videos lately, brother, and I'm very impressed with them. I really honestly don't. If you really want me to be honest with you, the Blue Baron, I just don't find that stuff to be that important. You know what I mean? Like, I'll tell you something funny. Like, I used to live in Staten Island, right? Staten Island was the biggest friggin' Republican place in all of New York, in all of the five boroughs. Like, literally, Staten Island is Trump country. You will not find one person, and I really mean this. You will not find one person in Staten Island that is not a Republican. There's literally not one Democrat that lives in Staten Island. There you go. But at the end of the day, does it really matter? You believe what you want to believe. Shouldn't matter where you live. That's just my opinion. I love Jersey. I think Jersey is a great place. The education out here is great for the kids. It's just a beautiful place to live. You get so much land. The taxes are high, but you're getting a lot for the taxes. You're getting a lot. You get tremendous education, tremendous land. I mean, everything here is great. I got to tell you something, the Blue Baron, and I don't want you to get mad at me because I love Trump just as much as you do. But Trump needs to stop selling these Bibles. This is going to hurt him. I'm going to tell you something. I'm not kidding you. I'm going to tell you something. If he continues to sell these Bibles, it's going to hurt him politically. Okay? You don't sell the Bible. The Bible is something you give away for free. That's what he should do. You know what Trump should do? I understand he needs money. I get it. But you got to find another way to make money. You can't sell the Bible. That's all I'm saying. I think that he needs to stop this ASAP. And the reason why I'm making these live streams about it is because I just want to get the word out there. Maybe by some miracle, something I say will get back to someone who knows Trump, and they'll tell him stop selling the Bible. Like he's got to stop right away because it's just making him look desperate. It's making him like it's almost making him look like he wants to capitalize. He wants to capitalize on religion. Like it's just not a good idea, man. And whoever advised him on this should be fired. Trump ever on The Apprentice, you're fired. He needs to fire whoever told him to do this. American Dream. Apefather doesn't give financial advice. He shares his experience through the eyes of his unique perspective. That's right. Thank you, brother. I'm just telling you, look, the Blue Baron, listen to me. I'm just telling you something. I am voting for Trump. I love Trump. I am 100% pro Trump. But this has got to be the dumbest thing he's ever done. And I'm telling you right now, if he doesn't stop this shit, it might hurt him. It's the dumbest effing thing. I don't know who told him to do it, but it's the dumbest thing ever. It's so dumb. He's going to get hurt because someone's going to wind up telling him, are you trying to profit from religion? Are you trying to make... And it looks so bad because the guy just made $4 billion with his shares, on DJT, on DWAC. The guy's up like, he doubled his net worth. The guy just doubled his net worth. He's selling Bibles. Anyway, I'll shut up about it. Zanny, let me ask you a question. You think it's funny that he said that, though? Seriously, like Zanny, you think that's a funny thing? All right, Detective Pikachu, I'm just kicking you out of here, bro. You're a piece of garbage. This guy's just too much. Let's get him out of here. It's just the guy's too much, that guy. I'm just telling you, the Blue Baron, that it's just not going to do him any favors to sell Bibles. That's it. It's not going to do him any favors. There's only one thing. It's negative, and I don't think you really understand how negative it is, because you're going to get people who are going to actually think he's trying to capitalize off religion. I just hope he stops it. I really, really hope that just someone tells him immediately cease and desist from selling Bibles, man. He should be giving Bible. So you know what would be a good idea? You know what would be a good idea? And I understand what you're going to say. I get it. He needs money. There's a lot of other ways you can make money. There is a lot of other ways. That Donald Trump is a business genius. Okay, there is a lot of other ways that he doesn't have to resort to selling the Bible. Okay, he should be, if anything, he should give the Bible away for free. That would be a brilliant idea. That would be a brilliant idea. Hey, what's up, Brownie? You didn't really miss much. Crazy Detective Pikachu is a troublemaker. I had to kick him out of here. Guys posted my home address, telling people to burn my house down. Talking about my daughter, talking about my mother, saying very horrible things. Very disrespectful, horrible things. It's not that he got me. It's just that it's disrespectful, Spiral the Dragon. It's not, he didn't get me in any way, shape, or form. It's just a horrible thing. You don't talk about people's children. You don't talk about people's mother and just threaten him. He's a horrible person. He's a very horrible human being, man. Yeah, well, what are they going to do? I mean, whatever. I'm a big believer in the First Amendment, but look, does freedom of speech allow you to threaten a man's family, Spiral the Dragon? Do you think that's freedom of speech? Do you really think that's freedom of speech? You have two viewers, and you're one of them, me. I love it when people say this, right? People will write like on the comments and be like, "You have two viewers," and I'm like, "You're one of them." Harassment isn't freedom of speech. That's correct. Listen, I'm all for freedom of speech. I am all for freedom of speech. But freedom of speech should not allow someone to like post your home address, say burn your house down, kidnap your children. It's horrible the things he says. You think that's freedom of speech? He's got a picture of my daughter up. He's like $100,000 reward, he says. That's what Detective Pikachu said. That's not the First Amendment. I'm sorry. Anyway, I love Trump. I think that he's great for everything in our country. He's going to make the borders strong. That's why I love him the most. He's going to make the borders strong. He's going to make the economy better. He's going to take away inflation. There's going to be world peace. I love that guy. I love him. But someone needs to tell him to stop selling Bibles, like right away. Just. I love him too. But if you think that selling Bibles is a good idea, brother, you really think that's a good idea? I mean, what's your honest opinion on that, the Blue Baron? Seriously, do you think that's a good idea that he's selling Bibles for $60? Not if he keeps selling Bibles, I don't. This guy's the Zanny, the bond got reduced by the appellate court. That's why. Why do you think DJT shot up so much today? It got reduced from the 456 million to 175. April 1st. That's what I figured. I figured Uncle Festa is gonna say, "I'm back." Uncle Festa will be back April 1st. You'll see. Look, Zanny, there's no record. I know you got very hurt and you got very upset with me, Zanny, but there's no record that Uncle Festa passed away. You know, the U.S. Embassy doesn't even have a record of it. I mean, there would be a record of it, brother. I'm not saying your name. Yeah, I mean, American Dream, IRL, Detective Pikachu just takes it too far. He takes it way too far. Okay, the blue Barrett. I understand you're not religious, but you have to try to understand that there is a lot of people who are religious. Maybe not you, okay, but there's a lot of people who are religious, and it's not cool. Trust me, as a Catholic, I'm a Catholic, brother, and I am religious. Okay, I'm a Catholic, I'm a Christian. You just look, you just don't want to go there. You don't want to go there. It's just something you don't want to do. Trust me on that. And ultimately, it's going to make him look bad. I hope he stops doing it. I hope he stops doing it, bro. God bless you too, Michael. Well, Zanny, wouldn't it be a funny thing, like if I almost said his name, I almost said his name. Wouldn't it be a funny thing if Uncle Festa on April Fool's Day comes out and says, "Ooh, ooh, 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 I'm back." Even Zadie admits it. That selling Bibles for profit is horrible. Like he just look. I don't understand. Okay, there's a couple of things I love Trump, but there's a couple of things about him I just never understood why he did it. Like that whole thing he did with Trump University was a horrible idea. That's kind of like a Grant Cardone move. What Trump did, you know, he was charging people up to $30,000 to take real estate courses that will apparently make them rich like him, and it didn't work out for him. He had to pay a $20 million settlement on that. That was a terrible, terrible idea. I have no idea why he did that. It was like it's like a Grant Cardone move. I have no idea why he did that. That's what Grant Cardone does with TEDx. He charges you thousands and thousands of dollars to go to his events with the hopes that you'll learn something that will make you financially better. Okay. Look, I'm just saying this. I'm just saying that I just don't understand why someone like Donald Trump, who is probably the most famous man in the world, he really is. Look, whether you like him or whether you don't like him, you cannot doubt this. He is the most famous effing man on planet Earth. Okay, there's so many things that he could use his name for to make money. Like he can make money like so easy. Pick it. It could be anything. Just pick something. Pick anything. Friggin' steak. He can make money with it. He'll sell Trump steaks, Trump ice cream, and he's done all of this before. You know, anything. Trump friggin' sneakers, Trump clothing, Trump ties, you know, Trump suits, Trump cologne. All he could sell anything with his name. That's all I'm trying to say to all of you. But not the Bible. Not the Bible. And another thing, you know what he was doing, Zaddy? Zaddy, you know what Trump was doing? He was adding things to the Bible. That's another thing you can't do. You can't add things. He's adding things, Zaddy. He was adding things to the Bible. Like he was adding this one thing that was the God Bless America song by Lee Greenwood. He added that to the Bible. He added the Constitution of the United States to the Bible. He can't do things like that. You can't alter the Bible. Uh, Trump's an American patriot, but it's a bad idea what he did with the Bible. I'm sorry. If everybody hates me, you look, you could all hate me, you could all get upset at me, but it was a terrible, terrible idea to sell the Bible. I'll shut up now. I won't talk about it no more. He needs to stop. He needs to stop that right away, immediately. He's got to stop selling the Bible. With that said, I love everything about the guy. I'm voting for him. Let's make America great again. Let's make our borders strong. Let's just world peace. Let's take away this crazy inflation. Let's just make everything great again. Moon Monster, I never know if it's you. There's another guy who's pretending to be you. But that's it. I'll shut up now. Okay, with that said, I'll shut up now. You can't alter the Bible. You know what I mean? You can't do things like that. You can't sell the Bible. I honestly don't think anyone should sell the Bible. Okay? Look, the Bible is free everywhere. You understand? You go to a hotel room, the Bible is free. You know, even online, you could read the Bible for free. It's everywhere, it's free. Okay? The Bible is the Word of God. Okay? It's the Word of God. You don't sell that. You share that. That's something you share. That's something that you just want to give to someone to make their lives better. You know what I mean? You want to give that to someone to put them to, you know, a family that prays together is a family that stays together. You want a family to have God in their hearts and God in their lives, but you don't want to charge for that. That's something that you got to give for free. God is good. You like Putin too, huh? You'll like this guy, Vladimir Putin. He's one of my haters. He's not here right now. Putin won't like him, though, using his name in a derogatory manner. Well, that's what I was saying. Look, if Trump wanted to, he's a loser, that guy. I hate that guy. I was being sarcastic, Moon Monster. If Trump was giving the Bible away for free, I think that would be a beautiful thing. That would be a beautiful thing. And I would be, you know, all for that. That would be beautiful. But not to alter it and not to sell it. Yeah, you got a lot of talent, man, American Dream. Another thing, you know, I don't know if any of you noticed this about American Dream, but this mother effer is buff. You know, you want to laugh American Dream. Please don't take this the wrong way. But I never really paid attention, you know, too much to your workout stuff. Like, you know, I was always interested in your comedy. You make me laugh, man. You're a funny mother effer. But lately, I've been seeing you. You got some Stallone shit going on there with your friggin' biceps and your chest. This guy's ripped up, American Dream, man. American Dream is getting ripped up. I'm done now, the Blue Baron. I won't talk about the Bible anymore. Um, Listen, Apefather called DWAC at 14 bucks. Okay, $14 I called it. It went up to a high today of $79. It went up to a high of $79. Of course it went down. I told everybody it was going to go down. People make me laugh. I told all of you, I mean, video after video after video, it's going to be tremendously volatile. I said all of this. There's going to be a lot of profit taking. I said, so I didn't tell anybody what to do. People keep asking me, hey, Father, when should I sell? I'm like, I can't tell you that. I can't tell you that. That's financial advice. You know, you got to do what's best for you. That's it. You know, I'm an entertainer, mother effers. I'm not here to tell you to buy stock or sell a stock. I'm here to be a cheerleader and to entertain. That's what I'm here for. There's so many fake accounts, I don't know who's real anymore. The reason why I think that this actually might be Commander 35 is because he's back lately. He actually started making videos again. So this actually might really be Commander 35. But American Dream, at one point you were kicking ass there, man. I gotta hire you as my trainer, brother. You gotta get Apefather in shape. Apefather loves to eat too much chicken parmesan, too much meatballs. Yeah, there's this guy that pretends to be you, Boo Monster. He's all over the place. Sandy Savage loves the fighting. He gets a charge out of all the fighting. Zanny, I'll make you laugh. Okay, Commander 35 says he doesn't carry cash on him. You know, remember Chad Clifford's excuse when Chad didn't want to withdraw the 10,000? What did he say? He goes, "I'm a credit man because I buy everything on credit." Remember Chad? He bragged that he bought the tires for $3,500. He probably charged that like on a freaking credit card. He's probably paid it off over 30 years. So American Dream, I saw that you were at Florida, right? You were at I don't know if you do you live in Florida? I'm not sure, but I saw that you were at the Disneyland, right? You went to It's a Small World. I saw that video. You were like, I know why there's no line on this ride. He goes, it sucked. It reminded me. I took my family to Disneyland 2 times, and that was one of the rides we went on. It's a small world after all. That's funny, man. Don't worry, American Dream. I let myself go since probably 2005. I let myself go. That was the last time I was in great shape when I got married. What's gonna pop? What's gonna pop, Boo Monster? Please don't tell me XRP. Oh, please. Please. Boo Monster, I love you, but why? I know what Ripple is. That shit. Come on. Look, I used to own, I'll tell you a story, okay? I used to own XRP like years ago, man, years ago. And I had $100,000 in it at one time. This is before you could buy it, like you had to go to like Binance. I had it on Binance. Listen to me. They've been saying this shit was gonna pop for the longest time. Okay, it had its one day in glory where it went to over $3. Like Red was like 350, 360. This thing, it's too much. Okay, there's too many things going on. They're forever going to be in this lawsuit. It's gonna be insane. It's never going to change. I'm sorry, brother, but I don't agree with you with XRP. I'm sorry. XRP to me is garbage. It's shit, and I feel very sorry for anybody who gets involved with it. Okay, you're gonna have to play a decade, 2 decades, 3 decades waiting game on that. But again, I'm not a financial planner. I do not give financial advice. Do whatever you want. But if you're asking how I feel about XRP, it's shit. That's how I feel. Okay. Look, here's the bottom line. While you're all freaking waiting for XRP to pop, I called DWAC at $14. It went to $79. Okay, within a few months. Within a few months. 14 to 79. Okay. How long are you guys waiting on friggin' XRP to pop here? XRP. Put it this way. I started making videos again on XRP about a year ago. And I did what's called the Ron V test. Remember Ron V? Been a long time since I had money. It used to make me feel so good. But I put it all in XRP. My wallet's empty and my life's not good. I've been covering XRP every day. It has not done nothing. It goes up 1 cent, it goes down 1 cent. It goes up 1 cent, it goes down 1 cent. Shit. Commander 35 is not a millionaire. G Dog, you got to be smart, brother. You got to make the right decisions. I can't tell you when to sell. See, once again, I hate it when people try to blame me for things, guys. You got to know when to get in and when to get out. It's like that song by Kenny Rogers, the gambler. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be room enough for counting. When the dealing's done, don't blame me. Just because I want to do something, I told you all already. Just because I believe that DWAC or DJT rather is going to go to $175, I told all of you, don't listen to me. I'm very clear on this. You have to do what is best for you. Tommy's touch didn't listen to me. Tommy sold at 75. He got out. The only thing that commanded 35 is trading is garbage bags. It's the only thing he's trading. It's amazing to me that people actually think that Commander 35 is a millionaire. What's up, Back to the Future? The one and only Back to the Future in the house. I don't know if you've been following DWAC, brother, but I called it at $14. It went up to $79 today because the merger went through between DWAC and Truth Social. Trump's, the New York civil trial, the 400 and whatever it was, 56 million was reduced to 175, meaning just to put up that money so we can appeal the case. The appellate court reduced the size of the bond he needed to put up. Commander 35, DWAC is much better than XRP. I mean, listen, can we please face the facts here? I talked about DWAC at 14 effing dollars. It went to, I don't know, are you all retarded? It went to $79. Do you understand that? It went from 14 when I called it to 79, and you're talking about XRP that can't even withstand 64 cents. Commander 35, listen to me. It couldn't withstand 64 cents. It had to go, it went down 1 penny. It went from 64 cents to 63 cents. And you're actually talking about this piece of garbage. You're talking about this when DWAC is probably going to head to 300. You guys are all nut jobs. Yeah, the option change is not available yet. Yep. I know I'm going to be ending it soon. It's funny you said that. Back to the Future. I love you, brother. I got to go take my daughter out. She wants to do a little shopping. She needs a little clothes. I'm going to be back in a little while. I'm going to be doing a lot of live streams today. I'm going to be doing a lot of live streams. Look, I just want to end by saying I love Trump. I love that guy. But he needs to stop selling Bibles. That was a bad idea. Altering the Bible was a worst idea. Well, guess what, Spiral the Dragon? I'm ending the live stream, so you could go now about your very exciting life of having a picture up of me in your bathroom and probably having a little fun with this Ozich. Okay, so you could go back to your very exciting life there. But I love you, Back to the Future. I'll say hi to the family, and I will be back to do a lot of live streams later on. Everything I said on this live stream has not been financial advice. I am not a financial planner. It is for entertainment purposes only. And XRP is shit, ball breaker. Not DJT. XRP is shit. Not financial advice, entertainment purposes only. Shit.